Street Talk Sports, super special. How y'all doing today? Like and subscribe for me once again. Share the video. Man, a lot of things in the news as usual. Let's talk about it. So let's jump on this daily the daily grocery. My man Tony Grossi, man, I don't know. I don't know with him sometimes, man. Sometimes he says some stuff that's really suspect with me, but all these guys are at one point, you know what I'm saying, with this Cleveland clown show. But he said something a lot of people are saying though. He did say that he thought the offensive line, you know, this season is really going to depend a lot on how they gel, how they come together. So they still on that. They still don't feel like these guys are going to gel and come together. But you looking at the way Stefanski coach, man, over the way Monken coach, two separate things, man. Two separate philosophies on how he gets people ready and what he demands of a player. So these guys will be ready. They have enough veteran guys on that line to hold up and to show up for the team, man. So these guys will be ready. I do believe that. I don't care what you say. These guys will definitely be ready. So and like they're saying, they want to know what our boy George Warhop, what is he going to do? How's he going to pan out? But I mean, he showed you what he's going to do. He was at Baltimore for 2 years. I mean, the last year it wasn't a great year for him. But he's proven to be a good coach and a good motivator. So his scheming, the way he get guys ready, those guys will be ready. I think he will show up for the team. He will make strides over from what they were last year. So it'll be nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? The team will be nothing like they were last year, man. But my guy, man, my guy said, this is crazy here, right? So Tony Grossi was talking, and the guy asked him about the 4 quarterbacks, right? And he said, okay, we have 4 quarterbacks. He said, at the start of the season, we won't have 4. It won't be 4 there. Then he goes in to say, it'll probably be Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel will be, traded or whatever, this or that. And then he had the nerve enough to say, even Shedeur. Stop playing with us, man. Like, how you just gonna go to Shedeur? I mean, Shedeur is actually competing for the starting position, but he gonna go from there to him being traded over Dylan Gabriel. Make that make sense, man. Mathematically, that does not make sense. The man Gabriel's barely getting 1 or 2 reps, but he's gonna skip over and they're gonna trade Shedeur over him. Man, this is the kind of dumb shit, street talk, that these guys really piss me off, man, when they go there. Like, why say some dumb stuff like that? You could have just kept it as it was, because everybody know if anybody get traded, 9 out of 10 is going to be Gabriel. How can you jump and say it's going to be Shedeur over him? And Shedeur is competing for number 1. So if you don't get number 1, that means what? You're going to be number 2. Ain't that what that means? Usually? So what are you talking about, Tony Grossi? What are you talking about, man? Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Stop getting your name in the news. God dang. Crazy work, man. So let me see. My man, what's his name? Mike Florio, he has some interesting things to say that they read some comments on the Ultimate Cleveland Brown show, clown show. He said that he wasn't saying this was a fact. G. Bushman was talking about it, but he said that he thinks that Todd Monken may have came to Shedeur and told him if he wanted to start a position, he needed to work more on little things. He needed to, put in more work like this or like that on small things, little details or whatever. But my thing is this: the way it sounds, here y'all go again, man. How y'all trying to put a narrative out that Shedeur doesn't work? He doesn't put the right amount of work in on certain things. Have the coaches not been saying how much he's improved on everything they ask him to do. Have the coaches not said that? Have they not used words like excellence? Have they not been using these type of words when talking about his game and what he can do and how he's improved? Have they not? So how can you come back now and try to say they don't feel like he's doing enough work, want him to put the work in on the field before he actually get into the game, like on the practice field or whatever? I mean, it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. Everybody sees the way he works. They commented on the strides he's making on every little thing that they wanted him to do. They said he has improved. And y'all want to come and try to create something now that is getting ready to start to count. Man, stop playing, man. It's just crazy how y'all keep doing the same old thing. How y'all keep coming around the corner with different narratives like that, man. Come on, man, make no sense. We see right through it. We see right through it. It's crazy. We know what we know what you're doing. Crazy work, man. But anyway, man, we know Shedeur gonna do his job. We know Shedeur works hard. We know he's gonna show up, regardless of whatever. Hey, man, starting or coming off the bench when he get in there, he's balling out. How about that? Can't stop it. Won't stop it. He won't let you. No, he will not let you. You know what I'm saying? Won't do it. And G. Bush even told you, man, this is ordinary stuff. You get a player, and he's a young player, a second-year guy. You get a player, he comes in there, you give him a list of things, what you want him to improve on, what you want him to work on. And that's it. And you come back and you start the workout, and they grade you on the things they ask you to improve on. Real simple. Really, really simple. But y'all want to twist it and turn it into something else, as usual, when it comes to him. Man, Shedeur can't get a break with some of y'all, man. He really can't. He's either working not hard enough or he's working too hard. You know what I'm saying? He either don't know how to watch film or he don't know the right way to watch the film. It's just always something y'all trying to create. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, Shedeur is doing great. He's doing a great job. He's standing up to the challenge. No matter what they throw in front of him, he's doing a good job. And Bull on there. So Bull was talking. I heard Bull say, I'm going to have to check you on this, Bull. I heard Bull was talking. He was like, well, he was saying like how when Tim Tebow was there and, all the fan stuff was so big and how they rooted for him, he found himself a lot of times letting the fans obstruct the way he thought about Tim Tebow. I guess he felt like the Shedeur fans were doing the same thing. But Bull made this statement and said, well, since the Shedeur fans has grown so much, and no. We ain't grown so much. The Shedeur fans came here. They have been here. Y'all just not seeing it. We've been way back in Trinity. Yeah, back in Dallas, right here. We've been here. All these fans, they came there with Shedeur. They ain't just grown since he's been there. Oh yeah, it's grown even more. But over half of it's been there. It's been there like that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're trying to say, Bull. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to say the fans is kind of messing with your judgment. And you always say that, but then at the same time, you say you ain't really got no belief in him. You don't really see, you can't really see, nothing that he's going to be a starter in the league or whatever. And okay, that's cool. That's cool. You can do that off of what, Bull? 7 games? That's what you're going off for, Bull? 7 games with a makeshift offensive line, no wide receivers really. Hey, playbook was horrible at best. Play calls, I mean. So you gonna go on all that? Or you gonna look at this new coaching staff, this new scheme, these new players? Or you gonna say, hey man, before I judge this situation, I'm gonna see what Shedeur looks like with this offense and this coaching staff and these new weapons? Is that not simple to do? Can you not just sit here and say, before you rush to judgment, you're going to give it a chance like that? You're going to say, it's his second year. You're going to say, I figure he has grown. I figure he has learned. You can't do that. That's what a real media or journalist or whatever, that's what you would think you would do. Off the top, you would think the average person would do that. But you still going off the 7 games in which he did do good in a lot of ways, threw for yards, made drives, got the team in position to win, did that a couple times. Would have won more if a kick would have been made here or a catch would have been made there. So you can't say by looking at that and what he's got to work with now, what he's going to do, there's a chance that this kid could be pretty good. If you can't say that, bull. And like you said, you're tired of the people, or you ain't tired of them, but people get on and call you a hater because that's what you act like. If you can't look at that and say that, if you can't look at it and say, he could be, I don't know, let's see what it works with this situation he's in. Let's see, okay? Can he not get better, bull? Can he not read defenses faster? Can he not? I mean, I don't get it. It's only his 2nd year, so can he not get better? Who can't get better at anything that they're doing their 2nd or 3rd year around or whatever? Who can't get better? Because guess what? You're not talking about the skills. If he does have the skills, if you say he don't, we know what you are. On the couch with a beer in your hand. You might as well be Billy Bob. You might as well be Billy Bob. If you cannot look at him and say that. If you can't do that. Honest to God truth. Come on, bull. Let's say that. If nothing else. Jason Lloyd, you out of here. I know you ain't gonna never say it. Bull, you might have a shot. You might have a chance. But anyway, we'll see what happens, man. Hey, just right around the corner. A few more days. We got the pass zone. Well, now we're not gonna have the pass zone, but they are a few days down the line. So we'll see soon, and we're gonna keep working and we're gonna keep believing because we know this young man can improve. He's a smart young man, he's intelligent, and he has skills. So there's no way he's not gonna get better, he's not gonna learn more, he's not gonna get more comfortable. There's no way this doesn't happen. Point blank, period. Stop playing with us, man. Street Talk Sports.